Good afternoon. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and this is Live at 5. Our local story starts here. Look at today's top headlines. EKU is in the Hollywood spotlight, and a local high school mourns the death of a beloved teacher. Plus, Richmond has a new fitness court. We've got all the details on all of those stories, plus lots more right here today, Live at 5. But first, in our WBON TV Channel 9 big story of the day, the campus of Eastern Kentucky University is to be featured in a made-for-TV movie, giving the EKU and Richmond community a chance to experience filmmaking. When the independent film crew needed extras, a record 2,400 students, faculty, staff, and community members signed up. Some students even had the opportunity to fill key positions and gain behind-the-scenes experience. Sophomore Samira Brown started as an extra on the film set, but after noticing her eagerness by showing up every day and staying into the night, she was asked to be a production assistant. Behind the scenes, Brown assisted the production crew in making and moving sets, as well as helping with main crew and wardrobe, makeup, and many other needs. With a 1-year-old daughter, Brown chose to attend EKU because of the resources and support available to parents. She is pursuing a social work major and is involved with the theater department as a performing arts minor. Aspiring to become an actress, director, and scriptwriter, she jumped at the opportunity to be part of the movie. In addition to learning about the industry and behind-the-scenes work, Brown said the film that has been brought to EKU has most importantly taught me how to be motivated in the area of your life, even when there's no motivation around you and you don't see opportunities to reach your dreams. With unique experience of filmmaking now added to her resume, as well as a network of connections, future opportunities within the industry are now likely for Brown. The filming on EKU's campus began on July 10th and concluded July 26th, with several areas across campus used in scenes such as the Case Dining Hall, the Powell Building, Sullivan Hall, Arlington, the Ravine, and many more. Well, some sad news in Nicholasville as the West Jessamine High School has released a statement after a beloved teacher, Abby Doby, lost her life in a car crash in Woodford County Tuesday afternoon. The accident involved a single car with 4 people inside. Abby was pronounced dead at the scene. 3 children were also injured and transported to local hospitals. The Versailles police are currently investigating the cause of that crash. The principal at West Jessamine High School shared heartfelt words in an email to the school community, expressing the profound impact Abby had on her as an educator and her deep commitment to the students. She was praised for her passion for English and her genuine compassion for the young minds she served. The news of her passing has left the staff and students grieving, but they are determined to honor her memory by carrying on her dedication to education. The school plans to have counselors available to support students and staff when they return to school. Well, yesterday, the City of Richmond and Parks and Rec Department unveiled the newest addition to Lake Reba Park. Michael Watkins is here today to tell you more about what exactly this new fitness court is all about.
Erin Moore has been with Richmond Parks and Rec for over 20 years, and this is just another one of the many things she has helped bring to the city.
We are so excited. This is the National Fitness Campaign's fitness court. It is an outdoor gym, essentially. We got a grant from the National Fitness Campaign for $30,000, and then we got a $90,000 grant from the Land and Water Conservation Fund. So this has been a project that we've been working on for the past 3 years, trying to get it all taken care of with the grant applications. We had COVID in the middle of it. We went through COVID. We've come through some different adversity on getting it built and some challenges with the weather, but it's finally up, and we are so excited that we can bring this to Richmond. The best thing about this is that this is encouraging people to be able to work out and to be active and be involved in the community. It does not take away from our local gyms. I think this enhances it, and we are very excited that they have simple and efficient ways to work out when they come out here.
For those who decide to use this facility, there are 7 different stations that include core, squat, lunge, push, pull, agility, and bend that can be used for a quick workout.
There is an app you can download, and the app actually gives you videos that you can watch so you know what you're doing and you're doing it correctly. So you can be a beginner and do a beginner video, or you could be advanced. If you want to push yourself, there's different opportunities, and every day you come out here, you can have a different training exercise.
Aaron Pruitt is the owner of Excel Health, and he spoke about the different workouts and even gave us some examples of the different things you can do when getting your sweat on at the court.
The court itself is really nice. The location being out here at the park where you have the walking track, where if you wanted to come get a workout in and then get a brisk walk in, get a couple miles in after, is really nice. You don't have to bring anything but yourself and the correct apparel and some water. There's an app you download and it walks you through it, so it's pretty self-explanatory.
Aaron will eventually be planning some boot camp classes for the fitness court that people can come out to and get a first-hand look on how to use the equipment. But that app is an easy way to get started, and all you have to do is scan the QR code when you get to the fitness court located in the center of the park. For WBON TV 9, I'm Michael Watkins.
Thanks, Michael, for that story. Looks like a lot of fun and a good workout out there. Well, all the customers that lost water this afternoon in Mobberly, Doylesville, Stony Run, Union City, and parts of Red House Road areas are currently under a boil water advisory. The water main break is affecting the master meter near Mobberly. Once we hear that advisory has been lifted, of course, we'll pass that on right here to you on WBONTV.com. Well, some exciting nights in the night sky last night as a meteor flew by and that was right here in Kentucky. Take a look at this video. This was around 2 a.m. this Wednesday morning. Residents heard a loud rumbling noise as the meteor flew through the atmosphere at supersonic speeds. A few witnesses managed to capture the event on video, and many people were able to catch that on surveillance footage around their home. Very cool sight there. Well, with that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Todd Nelson in the Weather Center with the forecast.
Hi, I'm Chris Lowry with Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. From simple service work to full paints, roofing, flooring, and everything in between, we're your one-stop shop for your home maintenance and remodeling needs. Our family has been serving the Richmond area for 3 generations, and we're proud to continue that today. You also voted us the best general contractor in Madison County in 2022. We thank you for that honor. Give us a call for all your construction needs at 859-353-1133.
One of Richmond's biggest events of the year is back. Huckleberry Promotions presents the Kentucky Bourbon Jam Music Festival outdoors at the Richmond Mall, Saturday, August the 26th. Gates open at 10 a.m. First acoustic show kicks off at 11. Main stage show kicks off at noon. Support local musicians, local businesses, and honor our local first responders. Enjoy 18 bands of live entertainment with headliner Keith Anderson, a car and motorcycle show, cornhole tournament, kids events, food trucks, and local vendors. Tickets on sale now on bourbonjam.com, and a special thank you to our sponsors.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cupcadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see ya.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Did you know Markham and Wallace Hospital offers speech therapy for both adults and pediatrics? Why travel north when you can get the care you need right here in Irvine? Adult speech therapy focuses on the assessment and treatment of speech, language, thinking, and swallowing problems. Pediatric speech helps children communicate effectively by assisting with the improvement of their verbal and nonverbal language skills. For more info about the speech therapy department, call 606-723-8235 at Mercy Health, Markham and Wallace Hospital. How do you protect your family during a disaster? Have a plan of action for tornadoes, floods, earthquakes, and for an incident at the Bluegrass Army Depot. Know what you will do and how you will contact each other. Having a plan helps to keep you calm and not panic. Visit EstleCountyEMA.com to get started today. Plan today for a safer tomorrow.
Welcome back to Live at 5, another very nice summer day right here in the Bluegrass. We've got meteorologist Todd Nelson in the Weather Center with a look at that forecast.
Thanks, Gwendolyn, and welcome back to the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Weather Center. Kind of a cloudy day out there, and we are expecting to see some showers and thunderstorms as we head into the end of the week. Look at the radar and satellite imagery from earlier today. Again, some clouds and a little bit of haze out there. We're going to keep an eye on this particular corridor back to the north and west of us. There is a risk of some severe weather, wind and hail, really the primary threat. Notice that closer to home, we are not under a general thunderstorm or at least a severe threat tonight, but a general thunderstorm threat into the morning hours of tomorrow. So it will be dry and quiet this evening, 84 at 6 p.m., down into the 60s as we approach midnight. Storms into Thursday, and some of the rains could be locally heavy. In fact, there is a flood watch out to the south and west of us. We'll show you that in a second, but it is going to get a little bit hotter as we slide into the weekend. Mid-90s by Sunday. Looks like the heat will be a little bit on the short-lived side, thankfully. Next week, we do cool down a little more. So there are those flood watches in place out near the tri-state region, and the heavy rain threat again from near St. Louis to Paducah, Nashville, and Knoxville, upwards of maybe 1 to 3 inches. Closer to home, we are going to be, again, much lighter amounts to the north and east, and then heavier amounts to the south and west. Some spots near Mount Vernon could actually pick up close to an inch or more. So most of the evening is dry, heading into the overnight and early morning hours of tomorrow. Showers and thunderstorms move through. Not expecting anything severe, but some decent rains at least through the first half of the day. Waking up to 66 with some showers and thunderstorms moving in. Southwesterly winds at 10 to 15 miles per hour. And again, an unsettled day with those temperatures warming into the mid and upper 70s. And that will actually be about 10 degrees below average Friday. A little unsettled as well. We do warm up into the weekend, but cooling off as we slide into our second week of August next week.
Thanks, Todd. And for weather all the time, you can find it on Channel 9 online. Check out our Facebook page and WBONTV.com. Well, if you love coffee, I've got some great news for you. You're in luck. Dutch Bros Coffee, a popular drive-through coffee company, is set to open its first and second locations in Kentucky. The first one at New Circle Road, and that one in mid-September. A second location right here in Richmond at 847 Eastern Bypass will also be in the works. That should be opening soon as well. To staff their new location, Dutch Bros is holding a hiring event on Saturday, August the 12th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. That's going to be at the Irvin McDowell Park right here in Richmond. Dutch Bros Coffee offers a variety of specialty coffees, smoothies, freezes, teas, and an exclusive Dutch Bros Rebel Energy drink and nitrogen-infused cold brew coffee. The company's employees, known as Broistas, provide friendly service to customers at their drive-through locations. Kentucky coffee enthusiasts and residents can look forward to enjoying the unique offerings and experiencing that Dutch Bros Coffee brings to our state. Sounds like a good deal. Well, a Paducah man is facing multiple charges after a traffic stop in southern Kentucky. On Tuesday night, sheriff's deputies were conducting a drug interdiction detail on Highway 90 following a tip about narcotics entering the county from other neighboring areas. Just after 11 p.m., the deputies stopped a car that was crossing into the county. Inside the vehicle was a passenger, later identified as Richard Guthrie, 52 years old, of Paducah, who was considered a person of interest in their ongoing investigation. Upon informing Guthrie and the driver of the reason of the stop, Guthrie admitted to having marijuana inside the car. During a subsequent search of the vehicle, deputies discovered a digital scale and a small bag of marijuana where Guthrie was seated. Further searching of Guthrie's person revealed a large plastic bag containing nearly 30 grams of methamphetamine. He was immediately taken into custody. Guthrie now faces charges of trafficking in a controlled substance, possession of marijuana, possession of drug paraphernalia. He has been transferred to the Wayne County Detention Center. Well, Lexington firefighters were dispatched this morning at just after 7 a.m. to a fire at an apartment complex on Cambridge Drive near Cardinal Valley. That fire was on the second story of an apartment. The firefighters quickly located and extinguished the fire. According to officials, no one was inside at the time and there were no casualties. The cause of that incident is currently under investigation and is being investigated. And with that, we're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. We've got Dawson Ruhl. He is coming up next with sports.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Are you considering a bathroom remodel? Think about this. Remodeling your bathroom without addressing the plumbing is like going to get a facelift when you need heart surgery. Plumbing is the heart of your home. At Fast Flow, we understand the importance of a well-functioning plumbing system. Our expert plumbers have years of experience in providing top-notch plumbing services. Don't just settle for a pretty face. Choose Fast Flow Plumbing before you remodel and keep your home's heart beating perfectly.
Call a pro at Fast Flow.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
It's apple sipping season at A&W, the perfect time to enjoy one of our new apple pie shakes. Each sip feels like fall in a mug. A delicious combination of apples, spices, and vanilla soft serve. Come on in and get to sipping, only at A&W. Feeling saucy? Come down to A&W and dip a juicy 5-piece hand-breaded chicken tender combo into our new spicy 3-pepper fire sauce or our new savory A&W sauce. Dip into A&W and try them today.
If you love local sports, you'll love the Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show. Join your hosts Samantha Burford and Michael Watkins as they break down, recap, and preview sports news in our area. Each Monday night from 6 to 7 on WBON TV Channel 9 and on Y92.5, V99.3, and CBS Sports Radio 103.5. The Jack Burford Chevrolet Sports Show is also brought to you by the Richmond Raceway, Bluegrass Restoration and Construction, the Law Office of Patrick O'Neill, Nuevo Vallarta, and Bishop's Small Engine Repair.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Welcome back to Live at 5. Parker McKinney, EKU quarterback, is on the watch list for big awards in this upcoming season. Hear from McKinney during an interview that took place Monday night on the Lake Reba at the sports show. And here's Dawson Roll.
Today's sports coverage begins with some moments from Monday night's EKU football party at Lake Reba, where the sports panel did their show from. Walt Wells was interviewed along with quarterback Parker McKinney. McKinney has been named as the 2023 Stats Perform FCS Preseason All-American candidate, along with being named a Walter Payton Award watchlist candidate. The Walter Payton Award goes to the FCS Offensive Player of the Year. Since Parker was a guest on the show, let's hear some of what he had to say now that he's got these big awards potentially on his list.
For me, I've been here what feels like forever. I've been under 2 different coaching staffs. So, kind of just speaking on the coaching staff that we have now and that we've had for the past, I think, 4 years. I feel like with them, it's just like, I feel like with everything, it's just trial and error, doing stuff that they think is going to work or doing stuff they know is going to work. And then the next year looking back, okay, maybe we shouldn't have done it this way or shouldn't have done it that way, and then adjusting. I think they're great at adjusting and doing different things. And at the end of the day, they're just trying to make us the best they can make us on the field and off the field. So, I think that's huge for us. Yeah, it was definitely some, tough conversations between them and my family, and a lot of it had to do with, what was best for me, like kind of getting to the next level. I've always kind of been a humble guy, but it was hard not being kind of selfish, what should I do, what should be best for me, and that's kind of the only time in my life where I've really had to think that way. Yeah. But yeah, I told Coach Wells the first time I met with him, I was like, my heart's at EKU, my heart's kind of always been here at EKU, and I would love to stay here. And there was a couple weeks of just kind of uncertainty, and then obviously towards the end I was like, yeah, I'm coming back, I'm staying here, I'm ready, kind of to make my last ride here.
Pandemic, came out of the pandemic, a lot of things have changed since then. But what do you think has been the biggest difference? Obviously, we're in a new conference, talked about the Nike, Adidas, new coaching staff, but as far as the feel around EKU football, what do you think is the biggest difference from where you were when you first got here to where the team is now?
I really think a lot of that can be attributed to Coach Wells.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's huge in the community for trying to pull people and get people to come out to our games. And they've done a lot of stuff just around EKU to promote EKU football. I think he's done such a great job of that. And then obviously getting the new lights and new different things with the stadium just to make the fan side of it, kind of more entertaining for them as well. So I think a lot of that can be definitely attributed.
Now for some younger sports levels. The Central Girls Golf team keeps on rolling. Yesterday they got first place with the first team, and the second team got third place. The first team scored 317 combined, while the second team scored 331. Congratulations, Lady Indians golf team. Now we have some local Richmond All-Star baseball players who are currently playing in a big national tournament this week. When updates come, I will report them on here as soon as possible, probably tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. That's going to be all for sports today. Remember, baseball updates coming as soon as I can get them on sports. This is Dawson Rule with the best sports coverage in Madison County.
Thanks, Dawson, for that sports report. We're going to take a quick break. Don't go anywhere. It's Wednesday. We've got a twofer on Wanted Wednesday today. Don't miss it. It's coming up next.
WBON TV9 is proud to be your source for local news, local weather, and local sports. At WBON TV9, we pride ourselves on being the local leader when something happens in our area. Channel 9 reaches nearly 900,000 people with our over-the-air coverage. WBON TV9 is also the #1 source you turn to locally for news on Facebook and WBONTV.com. Now you can enjoy all the local news, weather, and sports each weekday afternoon. Join us each weekday from 5 to 5:30 for the Live at 5 newscast. It's streaming on the WBON TV Facebook page, YouTube channel, Roku channel, and our live player on WBONTV.com. And of course on Richmond's first TV channel, available on Spectrum Channel 712, Urban Community Television, PRTC Cable, and Channel 9.1 over the air. WBON TV, where every local story starts here.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
At WBON TV 9, you can count on our weather team to keep you up to date with all the latest developments, watches, and warnings.
We're here for you night and day, 24/7, no matter what the weather brings.
WBON TV 9 and our media partner 100.7 The Coyote are dedicated to you. That's why we say when the weather turns extraordinary, so does our coverage.
Get your forecast each weekday during the Live at 5 newscast on WBON TV 9, where every local story starts here.
Well, welcome back to Live at 5 on WBON TV Channel 9, where every local story starts here. It is Wednesday. You know what that means. KSP has released their list of wanted suspects today, and today they gave us 2. It's 2 for Wednesday right now. The first subject is Braden T. Coffee. Maybe Brandon T. Coffee. Brandon Tate Coffee, 40 years old, is wanted for theft and escape. He is 6 foot tall with green eyes. You can see a picture there of Mr. Coffee up on the screen. If you have any information on his location, you're asked to contact the Kentucky State Police in Madisonville, or you can contact your local Kentucky State Police post. Again, Brandon T. Coffee, 40 years old, wanted for theft and escape. And now for our bonus Wanted Wednesday, we have Dante Churchill. Dante Lamont Churchill is only 19 years old. He is wanted for theft and escape as well. He is 6 foot 2 inches tall with brown eyes. We also have a picture of him up there on your screen now. If you have any information on Dante, you are asked to contact the Madisonville Post, 270-676-3313. You can also, I'm sure, just contact any local KSP post if you see Dante Churchill, Dante Lamont Churchill, 19 years old. Take a good look at Dante there and let the KSP know if you see him out and about. Well, moving over to Frankfort, a shocking incident has led to the arrest of a woman, Mary Cirillo. According to a citation, Cirillo is accused of using a stun gun on her 6-year-old son as a form of discipline when he misbehaved. The first alleged incident took place in late June, and Cirillo has been charged with criminal abuse in first degree. She reportedly confessed to allowing her boyfriend to use the stun gun on her son, claiming it was in response to the child's misbehavior. However, she stated that her intention was not to cause harm to her son. Cirillo has also admitted that in a separate incident in July, she again used that stun gun on her child while under the influence of meth and marijuana, stating that she was not in the right state of mind. A preliminary hearing for the case is scheduled for August the 8th, and Cirillo's cash bond has been set at $20,000. Well, thanks so much for joining us today here live at 5. Go out and enjoy this beautiful afternoon. Make sure that you are right back here tomorrow at 5 o'clock. We'll have lots more news, weather, and sports. Have a wonderful afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow.